Oi, maestro, c'è peludo, c'è.
Hello guys, morning. How are you guys doing? Can you hear me well? Yep? No? A little bit? I hope you guys have rested enough. And today we're going to continue with the stories, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. You can communicate with me through well, WhatsApp. I was going to tell you WhatsApp. Yes, as well. But you can talk to me through the chat in case you have any question, right? Okay, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Perfect. Hey, perfectly. Okay, morning, Melly. Morning, Abby. And Pamela Triotes. It's good to see you here. Okay. Remember, always you always need to see the, or hear, in this case, hear the track according to the story, right? To get at least to get familiar with the story and the characters and things like that. Okay. Basically, what we're going to discuss today's class is Van Gogh's Word Unit 11B, and the skill which is sequencing information. Pretty interesting. We're going to learn something new about today. Okay, I'm taking. All right. Before we get started, I would like to tell you, I would like to let you know, guys, that I need you to participate, please. For the ones who are participating always, so there's no problem. But in case you don't have, but it's kind of weird that your microphone doesn't work, but in this case, you can use the chat. As soon as you participate, we'll be okay. And one more thing, I'm taking in account the attendance, your attendance. Please be here, connect to the classes. Remember, it's fundamental. Okay, this is the cover of this unit, Van Gogh's Word, and we're going to start. Whenever you want to participate, you can activate your microphone as you already know. Okay, this is part of the vocabulary. Sensible, which is person, it's a person in this case, having common sense or reasonable. In other words, reasonable, right? So a sensible decision, a sensible job, a sensible dream, it depends, right? But in this case, we found it according to Van Gogh's life. Here's my example. Example given. As you've just lost your job, not buying that car is a sensible decision. Why? Because probably you will not have money, right, to afford that car or that price. In that case, a sensible decision is not buying that car. That's my suggestion. That's my recommendation for you in this case. Okay. Is there any question? Do you guys have any question? Hey, good morning, Kevin. Thank you for joining. No question? Are we good so far? Very good. Good morning, Avia, Ada, Andrea Guzman. Hey, good to see you. Charlie, Celeste, Demian, Fernanda Villalta, Henry, Julio, Kevin, Kylie, Kayla. Nice to see you, girls. Meli, and Michelle, and Pablo. And the last two, Rebecca and Brandon. Hey, Brandon, good to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Okay, very good. Thank you for letting me know, Demian. Okay, how about this one? One more. Wonder. Okay, I don't want you to get confused with wonder, right? It's different. Wonder. which means with no particular destination, or walk aimlessly. Aimlessly, it's another way to say go around, or start going to anywhere with no destination. So this is another way to say walk aimlessly, wander, right? So it's something that you have not planned before and you just walk somewhere. Example given, Stephen wandered along the forest. So what did he do later? We don't know. We don't know exactly, because he wandered along the forest. This is the idea, right? He just walked along the forest and he got lost, probably. Okay, no question? Excellent. Okay, in Spanish, yes, like that. Exactly. Thank you, Andrea Guzman. Good. What about the next word? Greed. Greed. For food, well, actually, this consists in two aspects. For food, gluttony is the first one, gluttony, and for wealth, avarice. Avarice in this case. So you can consider in which context would you like to use it, okay? But in this case, according to Van Gogh's life, we found it into the reading, which is this. I tried to write an example according to this level. Speaking of people, many blame the problems on bankers' greed. You know, some bankers are greed. Most of them, they have greed, avarice. In this case, we're talking about money, okay? Aspect about financial things. Okay, greed, you know, gluttony or avarice. This vocabulary is pretty easy, but in case you have questions, please get in touch with me. Let me know. Next one. Subsidy, subsidy, subsidy. Okay, this consists on government funding or financial help. The most common example in El Salvador, you will see a lot of people that they don't afford by themselves. In this case, the government, they give them subsidy, right? To afford. In that case, a gas subsidy, in that case, right? Is the most common example that I can tell you right now, or in different aspects, you can find it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, no problem, Andrea Guzman, thank you. Let's see. Here's my example, guys. Farmers receive a subsidy for growing certain crops. What's the meaning of crops? In this case, it's something cultivated, you know. Is is something that they have cultivated or they have prepared on earth, on the ground. So the government is helping them, in simple words. All right, let's continue. Let's get into the topic. Okay, for today's skill, it's about sequencing information. This is not difficult as you think. It's pretty easy, but in this case, yes, we need to pay attention and to the interesting facts, because we need to follow in according to the chronological order. So when you sequence information, you put things in the order in which they occur or they happened. This can help you understand how key events in a text relate to each other. It's how you can organize these events, and then you follow the sequence, right? Such as cause and effect in some cases. It is especially useful to sequence information from stories like this one, like Van Gogh's in this case, or sometimes biographical texts. You can use it all the time, especially when you find these ones, stories from stories in biographical text. This is a good technique or good skill. which you can apply it, okay? So let's get into the topic, as I told you. Here, please, I need your help. I need your help, as always. We're going to number the events in Van Gogh's life in the order in which they occurred, from number 1 up to number 6. Please, who wants to help me with the number 1? What's the appropriate? Please, activate your microphones. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to speak. You can activate your microphones as soon as you want, as soon as you can participate more. Okay. But what's number 1? Shows artistic talent, relocates to Brussels, produces a painting, studies the techniques, spends hours painting, or recovers from depression. What do you guys think? Oh, the number 1 is the number 1. In this case, shows artistic. Let's check it out. Yes, Abby, thank you. In that case, it was the other one, Melissa. Shows artistic talent. In this case, is number 1. Would you like to give me a hand, Melly? In this case, please, just write the numbers, please. Let's see. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Melly. I appreciate that. Number 2, okay, Andrea Guzman was saying to me that the most appropriate is number 2 is relocate to Brussels to learn the skills needed to be an artist. Yes, it's a good one. Exactly. Number 2 is relocates to Brussels. Remember, in this story, it's mentioned or are mentioned a lot of places in Paris, from France. Let's see, number 3. What's number 3? What do you guys think is number 3? Produces, studies the techniques, spends hours, or recovers from depression? Okay, I'm reading your answers, please. I'm reading your answers. Okay, the third one is studies. Number 3. Yes, Melly, you are right, definitely. Number 3 is that one. Studies that techniques of impressionist painters in Paris and changes his use of colors. Yes, number 3. Thank you. Number 4. Who has number 4? Who can help me this time? Thank you, Abby. I didn't see it before, but you are right. Number 4. Who has number 4? It could be produces a painting a day for just, or spends hours painting in the fields of Ares, or recovers from depression in a hospital. Spends hours painting in the fields of Ares. Yes, Abby, that's right. Exactly, Melly, is that one. Is this one. It spends hours painting in the fields of Ares. That's number 4. According to the chronological order, right? We are using the skill, today's skill. Okay, and number 5, which could be? Which is the best one? Produces or recovers from depression? Number 5. Thank you, Kylie. Produces painting? Are you sure? Or it could be the last one. Remember, he went to the hospital, right? In Saint Remy. It's a place. Wow, that was the hospital. And yes, in that case, it recovers from depression. Number 5 is the 5 aspect or 5 fact that it happened into the story. Yes. Thank you. And the last one, as you may know, is produces a painting a day for just near Paris. Thank you. Okay, we're done. We completed this. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see if I have someone here who is waiting. No, nothing happens. Okay. Thank you guys, and thank you girls in this case. Let's see, I'm going to erase this to continue. And the second part of this, we need to make a sketch map. In this case, we need to sketch, right? What's the meaning of a sketch? We need to trace or match the chronological places according where Van Gogh started until his death or until he died in this case. Okay, no problem. In this case, I'm going to give you a hand. The first order, the first place that he went or he was in this case is Sandert, right? So he started here, Sandert. And then he moved to Brussels. Van Gogh's life. This is a sketch map. We need to trace a line which transmits the idea where he was before or where he was moving, right? In this case. Yes, and number 3, what was the other place that he was? Speaking of Van Gogh's, Vincent Van Gogh's in this case. Paris? What's the name of this one? Yes, it's French in this case. But in this case it's Auvers-sur-Oise in this case. I found it, Auvers-sur-Oise. Auvers-sur-Oise. I'm not good at speaking French, but in this case I'm trying to do my best. In this case, it's Auvers-sur-Oise. Yes, he went there. He went here, and then what happened next? He went to Paris? Yes, definitely. He was here, Paris. And then what's next? Speaking of all the country, the whole country, yes, he was in France. But we need to continue the line. And then he moved to, yes, exactly, Abby. And what's next? Then he moved to Arles. Yes, okay. Because of the space of this presentation, according to the line, you have to continue like this. And then, okay, and then you will find the place Saint-Remy. Please underline until it says Saint-Remy. You have to underline that in that place, and Arles as well. Okay, so please, Van Gogh started here up to Brussels, and then he continued moving up to Auvers-sur-Oise, and then he was in Paris, yes, and then he continued moving. He continued doing some journeys, right? And the last one, okay, I'm going to erase this line to give you the complete idea. Up to this one, right? Okay. Up to this one. Just let me take the pencil. Okay, we were like this. Okay, he was like this, the line. At the end, you will find like this. And he continued moving up to Saint-Remy. And obviously, he was in Arles as well. Okay, this is the line. This is like a, it's not a timeline, but it's like the journey of Van Gogh's. Okay, so we finished, we're done. That's it. Okay, no questions? Okay, I hope you have followed me. Okay, let's erase this to continue. We need a space. Okay, let's get into the topic. Let's get into deeper to this topic. Reading comprehension, guys, please, I need your help. Who wants to help me with this one, please? I'm going to be asking directly, please. I'm going to be asking directly to the person. Let's see. It's good to see you. 24 people here. Okay, who wants to help me? This is optional in this case. Number 1 is optional. Who wants to help me? Andre Guzman says it's letter C. The statement says, which statement is not true about Van Gogh's youth? Youth, in this case, is speaking of when he was young, right? When he was young. He grew up in Holland. He was born in a small village. His parents encouraged his artistic talent, or he tried several jobs. Let's see. In this case, yes, definitely Kevin, Melly, and okay, next one, Melly, next one. Letter C is the most, is the best one. I mean, is the best one. Letter C. Thank you, Melly. Letter C, please. Circle or underline. Letter C. His parents encourage his artistic talent. Okay. Let me know when you're done. Are we good? Okay. Yes, it's letter C. Thank you, Melly. What about number 2? What is the purpose of paragraph 2, specifically paragraph 2, starting line 11? To advise when Van Gogh was born, to describe how Van Gogh became a painter, to show that Van Gogh was a troubled man, to show how Van Gogh survived on his own. Interesting facts. But what is the best one? Okay, let's see. Yes, it's letter B, to describe how Van Gogh became a painter. Thank you. In this case, it's letter B, number 2. Thanks, Melly. Number 3. Okay, what's the main idea in paragraph 3, starting line 22? Van Gogh was unhappy working with painters. Van Gogh's move to Paris changed his attitude. Van Gogh was less successful, or Van Gogh's paintings of flowers. What's the main idea in this paragraph? Number 3. Speaking of paragraph number 3, let's see. Some of you say it's letter B again. Letter B? Yes, letter B. Exactly. Melly and Abby and Andrea. Yes. That is the correct one. Letter B. If you read it, if you reread that paragraph, you will find it. Okay. What about the rest? Hey, what's going on? Charlie, Celeste, Fernanda, what's going on? Ada, Nicole? Okay, I need your help, guys, with the next ones. I'm going to erase it, and we have time. Okay, just let me move here. This, okay. Okay, the next part, number 4. Which of the following is closest? Which of the following is closest? In meaning, working on my pictures is almost a necessity for my recovery. What do you guys think is the best one? Is the closest, is near this meaning? I need to paint in order to heal myself. I need to get better. I will improve only. I will paint only after I feel better. What do you think? Yes, remember that Van Gogh had a special illness. A special illness. Yes, if we find it like that, we can classify it like that. But what's going on? Number 4. What is the closest meaning of this one? Thank you. No problem, Celeste. Yes, Melly is letter A. Letter A. Number 4 is letter A. I need to paint in order to heal myself. Remember when the illness, or when he was sick, when he felt better, he decided to paint something. He spent his time doing those things, or painting in this case. Okay. Additionally, number 5. In line 61, the word took is closest in meaning to the word took. We can place it or we can move it. In this case, we can consider it as another way to say. As left, move into, stole from, or sold? What do you guys think? Demian? Fernanda? Someone brave, who can tell me this one? Thank you, okay. Move into, yes, it's that one. We can consider took in clauses, is clauses in meaning to move into. Yes, wonderful. In line 61, the word took is clauses in meaning to move into. Is the best one. Is the best one. Thank you, Joshua. Let's continue. Guys, any questions so far? Do you have any query? No? Are we good? Amazing. Thank you. So far, so good. Excellent. Good to know that. Okay, erase this to continue the last two. Be careful. What is not suggested as a possible motive for Van Gogh's? Van Gogh's suicide. Van Gogh's suicide. Yes, unfortunately, he killed himself. So, letter A, letter B, or letter C and D. Lack of financial success, mental illness, or his parents' lack of support. He suffered something like that, right? According to his parents. But what's the best one? Yes, in that case, I gave you. I already gave it to you. It's letter C. In that case, it's letter C, exactly. His parents' lack of support. They didn't help him. They didn't trust him. Wow, that is sad, very sad, because when your parents don't want to support you, it's very, very difficult to overcome that, but it's possible. Okay, especially with God. Number 7, the following sentence will best placed at the end of which paragraph? The question, like so many others in Van Gogh's life, remains unanswered. A little bit confusing. What do you guys think? The following sentence will best be placed at the end of which paragraph? Definitely paragraph paragraph number 1, no. Paragraph number 2 and 8 and 7, we are close. But the correct one is letter D. Yes, paragraph 8. We can place that sentence to give the introduction of what he's going to say or what is going to be written in that case. Yes. Okay, we're done here. We are good. We have time as well. Okay. No questions so far? Thank you for helping me. Thank you for your support. And thank you for joining this class as well. Let's continue. I'm going to erase this. Okay, let's move on. In the last 2 pages, well, the last page in this case. Part 8, complete information with the correct 4 of the words. Okay, yes, go ahead, Kylie. If you want to speak, do it. No problem. Who wants to help me read this, please? Kylie, would you like to?
Me, I want to read, Mr. Yeah,
definitely. Thank you.
The first paragraph.
Yes, up to here, please. Yes, techniques.
Okay.
Thank you.
Many Impressionist painters greatly admired the woodblock prints of Japanese artists, such as Hokusai and Hiroshige. The techniques of these woodblock artists, such as the use of strong black lines, were new, exciting, and innovative. However, other Western artists resist this movement and
okay, wait. Hold on. Sorry. What was the number 1? Sorry. Ah, okay, Mary. Okay, yes, Mary, just wrote it. Thank you. Innovative. Number 2, however, offer Western artists. Resisted.
Resist.
Exactly. In simple past. Resisted.
Resist.
Thank you. Continue reading. Sorry.
This movement and advocated a return to a more traditional, classic view of art
Classic.
and the use
Yes.
of older techniques.
Thank you. Okay. Well done, Kylie. Congratulations. Well done. It's classic. Number 3. Classic view of art in the use of older techniques. Okay. Someone can provide a meaning of, what is the meaning of advocate? Advocate. In this case, it's in simple past, advocated. What's the meaning of advocate? Or you can use a synonym. I ask you to understand this better, right? Just in case, just in case. Like judge or something? Okay, yes. But it's missing something. It's missing something. Advocate. Another one? Somebody else? Who can help me? You have the option to look for internet, right? In case you don't know. Exactly, in that case. Good. So it's when you support something in this case, or you recommend something, in other words, you can use that synonym, recommend. Exactly. Or you are the the representative, right? In different contexts. You can find it like that. Thank you. Okay, who wants to read the second paragraph, please? Who wants to finish this paragraph? Okay, another one, uphold. Yes, Javi, good. Let's see. Any boy, please? Any boy who wants to read this? Please? Okay, I know. There are some boys here. Okay, but Melly wants to participate. Okay, go ahead, Melly. It's all yours. That paragraph. Ben, go, especially, please.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, Van Gogh especially appreciate the work of Japanese woodblock artists. During the
Yes.
time he spent wandering, I don't know, is
Yes.
wandering
Wandering. ING. Yes.
in the fields near Arles, he felt a close relationship with Japanese art and culture, and even shaved his head to look like a Japanese monk.
Exactly. Okay. What he did in that case. He appreciated, and he was like, he spent wandering, right? Walking with no destination, in simple words, according to the vocabulary. And yes, he shaved his head to look like a monk, Japanese monk. Exactly, right? Monk, right? In that case, monk. Good, thank you. Let's finish with the last part of this. Did you all copy this? Can we move on? Yep. No yet? Yes? Abby, thank you. Okay. Only Abby says yes. What about the others? Uh-huh. Are you awake? Are you sleepy? I hope you guys are awake. Okay. Perfect. Let's continue. The second part, as you already know, is pretty easy, but we need to see if we understood the vocabulary section. Let's see. We need to select or choose the best one. Thank you, Kylie. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. And give me the answer. Let's see. Read it, please.
If you describe someone as greedy,
Greedy, yes.
you mean they want to have more of something than they need.
More, right? Letter A. Well done. Exactly. It's greedy. Talking about gluttony or avarice in this case. Thank you, Kylie. Number 2. Who wants to help me again? Ah, thank you, Mary. I didn't see the answer before. Number 2. When you recover from an illness. Uh-huh. What's next? Kevin again. Okay, let's see. You become like that? Like well again or sicker? Yes, in that case it's letter A. Well again is that case. When you recover, when you get better. Exactly. You are good again. Exactly. And number 3, if a decision is sensible, it usually means it is based on emotion or reason. I know you guys know it. Are you sure, Nicole? It's about emotion? Abby, sure? Or it could be the other one. Yes, it's the other one. It's reason. Remember, according to the example, a sensible decision, reasonable. You need to think it so well to take it. Exactly. Number 4, if you are sensitive to other people's needs or feelings, you show understanding of them or you are not aware of them. Okay, Kylie says letter A. Yes, definitely, it's letter A. Show understanding of them. Sensitive, because you have compassion, right? For someone else. Necessity, or someone else needs. Let's see, in the last one. If a government, an authority, or a person, sorry, I didn't see it. Letter A. Remember, subsidy, right? They is like speaking of financial help, right? According to vocabulary, they pay part of the cost or take ownership. No, right? It's letter A, guys. Letter A. Thank you. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, please don't disconnect. Don't disconnect. Please don't disconnect. And let's see. Here we have this one. I want you to guys. Okay, I'm going to erase this before doing that. Okay, thank you guys for your help. I really appreciate. Please don't forget to send me your daily work or daily task. Please don't forget it. Don't forget it. Okay, so in this case, I'm just doing this to taking in account your attendance. Please be careful with this. As soon as you can connect it, you can be connected here, so it will be okay for me, because that gives the idea that you are here, you are joining, you are talkative, and you are participating as well. Thank you guys. There's nothing left to tell you. That's all for today's class. Thank you for joining this class. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and don't forget to send me your weekly homework, in this case, daily homework, right? And see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thank you guys for joining. Have a nice day. Have a good one, okay? Take care. God bless you. See you around. Take care. Thank you. See you. See you around. God bless you.